Hey Gemini, this is your general read for the week of the 14th. Cards are already shuffled and we're just going to dive right on in here. What's going on for Gemini for the week of the 14th? Check out your sun. Wow. Check out your sun, moon, rising. That'll definitely give you some more. I want to give you something better than you've been getting. Gemini's been getting some weird stuff yet, but there's so many repeating cards here. Definitely check out your sun, moon, rising. Somebody else got this right dead center. I don't know who it was. I think it was, it was Taurus or Virgo. So maybe not. Taurus did get this right here, but they got that in reverse at the same time. So you have nightmare. This is like the Nine of Swords, waking up in the nightmare, but it's too bad they're stressful enough. Fighting those demons a whole lot. And then you got clarity, alignment. That's good. This is a really good thing. This may be waking up to it and fighting those demons, okay? So you may be, like this right off the bat, I'll tell you what I'm getting on this off the bat without clarifying anything. That's what this says. You're waking up to some of what the unpleasant things are, what your trials are, what your tribulations are, the stuff you need to know. You're waking up to it. That's what this says. Now, that's a message just for some of you right off the bat. Okay, this could change, but at least right off the bat, that is a message for somebody. It's the main thing about getting this right off the bat is just whether it's stressful enough yet. Is it enough yet? That's all. Have I done this enough? Have I repeated the same things enough yet? Give me a break, right? Something rising definitely gives you some clarity on that one. And this is supposed to be facing those demons. Now, it depends on how the rest of the cards come out. Is waking up to that, facing that. And in doing that, that gives you the clarity that you need. And that puts you in alignment with what these messages are actually for. Anytime you're getting this, it's letting you know what your direction is. It's a guided direction, showing you what you need to face, what it is you need to evolve beyond, what it is you need to heal. And that is aligning with your soul. That's aligning with your passion, aligning with your direction of where you want to go. And that's a beautiful thing. So that's not a bad thing right off the bat. This may totally change as a clarify because there may be a different read, but that's a message for some of you right off the bat. So that's a good thing, Gemini. That's pretty sweet. All right, like, share, subscribe. Subscribing just means you get all the notifications. It's not cost you a dime. Just know that. So that's a good thing. Any comments you want to leave in the comments below. Email any questions you have, especially when it comes to love, relationship, success, self-awareness, dealing with stuff, because that's my whole job here. That's what I do. I'm here to get some happiness to you done. That's what I'm all about, period. So let's get back to you. Now, immediately it's about the choices. It's exactly what I said to you. It's the choices you make. Now, you're cautioned about the main thing is to being aware of where your place is, the choices specifically that you make, and where that puts you in your life, aligned with your life or not. Now, what's this saying? I'm going to jump to the end here. Alignment is, and clarity. That is clarified by the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. What that says is what you've been doing is waiting for something to come in to sort of make things better, right? Waiting for the next job. I'm going to wait for that. Waiting for the next partner. Waiting for something to happen, as opposed to you making these things happen. So what ends up happening is you're not making a choice. You're waiting for the choices to come with you. And it's just kind of like, okay, well, this comes along, great. It's kind of like waiting for the parade and just picking one, as opposed to, making the choice of what it is you want. So what you're putting into things is not giving you what you want. It doesn't mean you could have a bunch of cake deliveries come to your door, like, I could use some of that right now. And it comes to you and it's like, I'm just going to try this. Wow, that's really good. But you haven't asked for one, right? You haven't asked for the one that you want. You've been wanting cake, but you never paid attention to what flavor you actually want. So you just get one and away you go. Now, it's not a bad thing. You may have gotten the most awesome cake, but the fact that what it tells you is what's internally in you, that I'm just waiting for things. I'm not measuring up. I'm going to take a look at Taurus. Got a very similar message to what I'm getting right now. So if Taurus is in your lineup, absolutely check it out. But if not, I'm really thinking Taurus messages for you. It's just the vibe of what I'm getting. It's clarifying what it is you actually want and making sure you are aligned with those things at the same time. You can't ask for it if you're not willing to be it. That's what it comes down to. Because right in the dead center, you actually have the Queen of Swords. Now, what you got here, if you got Nightmare to the Queen of Swords, okay, to the Seven of Cups, which is in imbalance and is in reverse, you're saying, get away from me, crap. Well, where's the creating the good? Where's the creating the beauty? Now, what you also have is you have the Knight of Wands to the Queen of Swords to the alignment. So what you're really saying is you have a defensive energy towards things that you perceive that are against you. I don't see the alignment here. Your part where you have alignment is skewed. So it's a lot of fight you have because your alignment is this. That's not alignment. That is fear of what's not aligned with me. The problem is, do you know where your alignment is to begin with? So if you have fear of things that are not aligned with you, but your focus is more on what you're getting rid of, because what you have here when it comes to fighting your demons, okay, what you got is the Queen of Swords, sweet, and then you have Justice in reverse. So you're saying screw off to a whole bunch of stuff. And that's why things are not going away. What I'm seeing is your life when it comes to happiness and the choices you make, love and all that stuff. Here, it's a fight. Here it is, you keep fighting things. So really the question is, if that's the pattern, what are you fighting, and more so, who are you fighting? Because the Justice in reverse says it's not working for you because you're constantly fighting something. Now what you are not aligned with is obviously where these concepts and ideals come from about the things you are bringing to you. Underneath the nightmare, you got the King of Wands in reverse, and you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And I think that's how you're seeing everything, is that everything is going, you're really attracting or paying attention to just the pleasure of things, just what's the happiness of things, which I got to give you this, how I get it. But that's keeping a distance at things, or it could be people at a distance, but it's also keeping yourself at a distance from the happiness of things, and true happiness, because this is just what feels good. This is just what feels good without any real commitment to it. So you may want the commitment. It's like, as soon as this looks like, well, this is not for me, boom. What happens is there's a very sore spot, it looks like, and I'm literally getting pain right now. There's a sore spot when it comes to the things that are not aligned with you. It's like, well, this is not the ideal that I want. I have this ideal image, but I'm just focused on the ideal. Happy, 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 sexy, sexual, whatever it is. It's great, this image of it. But then you're coming from this fight. You're all swords, but you're attracting all wands. But you want wands. So why are you being just Justice and Swords? Check out Virgo too. And that could be for you also. Just because Justice card. Check out Virgo too. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising. That'll tell you a lot. So you're not aligned with what it is that you want to be aligned with. That's pretty much what it comes down to. So it's telling you to align to those things so you can get what it is that you actually want. So I'm going to give you the advice. Literally, I'm giving you homework that I gave to Taurus. Did I give it to Taurus? I don't know, but this is familiar. It's literally making a list of everything that's absolutely perfect. I'm talking the perfect partner, the absolute perfect one, because this looks like love. Everything, it could be everything. But in the terms of love, because even though this is not specifically saying that, but it definitely could be. And are you aligned with that at the end of it? Are you that? If you have a perfect partner and you just the mandate of exactly what that perfect partner is, you have to look at it afterwards. First of all, seeing you're being realistic. Okay, you have to be realistic about it. All right. Literally, you want someone that only eats carrots every single day. If that's what you want, it's not realistic. That's just an exaggeration, but you get the point. You have to take a look at the real world, right? You have to exist in it. Now make sure you are also those things that you're asking for. The only one that's a given is if you want someone who's more athletic than you are, because that you find that's something that motivates you very well, then great. Give yourself that. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But there's a part where you got to line up to that too, right? So let's clarify the Seven of Cups here. Queen of Coins in reverse. Yeah, you're not nurturing yourself. Like, this is exactly what I said. You're not giving to yourself. You're keeping yourself out of the equation. Okay, so you're not being resourceful. You're not giving to yourself. You're just waiting for everything to come to you, which is why the Nine of Coins in reverse. This is what is screwing your independence, is you are not aligned with your path and your beauty, and it is asking you to align with the things that you truly want. I mean, you can't make this up. It's exactly what I said to you. So the good part about it is you're becoming aware maybe of it, and you're good. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to have that self-awareness, because that shows you about you. And you are a magnet for everything. Until you know this, until you know you, it is impossible to pay attention to everything else. People say, well, pay attention to your gut, pay attention to the red flags and all this stuff. But if you come from a victim mentality that you're waiting for everything to happen to you, everything is a red flag. Everything is going to be. I mean, you can't follow your gut if you don't know this. You can't. And you're better keeping everything away or sabotaging if that's the case, because you don't know this. And the idea is you need to learn what this actually is, okay? I mean, it just doesn't happen otherwise. With the Three of Wands is the Four of Wands. You're not aligned, like I said, with the true stability and happiness that it is that you want, okay? So instead of looking for the Four of Wands, that's what it says, you're looking for this happy, happy wand, you're looking for this beautiful marriage and everything else, okay? You need to align with it, okay? You can't be aligned with, you're receptive to it, away you go. But these two don't go together, okay? You need to be aligned with that, all right? And once you do that, boom, away you go. Give me some more on this King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And what is that? Three of Cups. What you might be doing is having too many people around, literally dating off the bat, right as soon as you finish somebody else. It might be literally moving on from one thing to the next, okay, without actually really healing, without actually learning, okay, but actually jumping from one thing to the next. So you might be having too many people around, and the Page of Coins, boom, in reverse. Yeah, exactly. It's starting something that is petty. It's starting things that without maturing. So it's a much more less mature communication, much more less mature offer. It's not what you're looking for, man. King of Coins in reverse, that's what you're looking for. That's what you are looking for. Or this is what you basically had. Solid, strong, stable. Someone who knows about themselves. Now, it may be considered boring, but this is someone who absolutely has it going on with what it is, with who they are. That's what you need to embody. To you right now, I'm the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, that is, Moon. In reverse. You're getting too distracted by all the little things. Too distracted by this, that, and everything. All the little tiny things, not knowing which direction to actually go. Then that's what's got you a bit of a loop. Justice in reverse. You have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah. This is exactly what I said to you. Too busy cutting things off. With the Justice, really is, it's what you put in is what you get. So you're coming from a place of fear. You're coming from this place of doubt. And that is why what you're busy doing is you're cutting things off instead of bringing to you and becoming the very thing that you want, okay? So the internal fight becomes the external fight. Your external struggles are really a mirror of your internal world. And that's what's happening. It's just asking you to look at it. I think you got it, Gemini. I think you are getting it. And that's the good part about it. You're waking up to it, okay? Yeah, it's time to come out. Doing the work. Hermit, you need to go take a look at yourself. Hermit in reverse. You need to look at yourself. Recognize going down that long path, it is your light that you're looking for. All the rest of this stuff is just you're looking at the things to show you your light. It's asking you to show your own. Because you're beautiful and you're worth it. It's that simple. Done. I think I just put something like that on my Instagram. Okay, the Love Latte on Instagram. I think I just put something up about that, I believe. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. Definitely put your comments down below. Email any of your questions, especially about stuff like this. Email with those questions. I will answer those questions as long as you need them to. Big ones, short ones, doesn't make a difference. I'll put into as much as you need, all right? Take care of yourself.